Joining me now is Newt Gingrich, former House Speaker, Fox News contributor, author of Trump and the American Future. Newt, is this a sign that Trump's legal fight might start bearing some fruit on other fronts, even if this doesn't affect the count as it stands now?
Well, I think, first of all, it certainly affects the count that Biden hoped for, because most of those would have been his votes. Second, I think in Wisconsin, Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, and Pennsylvania, there are going to be a significant number of suits, many of them based on various and sundry witnesses who are now showing up, who are swearing out affidavits, and also on just pure research. I mean, the number of dead people who have been found to have voted is pretty remarkable, some of whom were like 120 years old. And so I think you see, inch by inch, a significant tearing back of the mask that had allowed the election to be run away. Now, my position is, whether you're for Trump or you're for Biden, it's important for America that we get a hand recount in every single state that's contested, so we actually know whether or not these were honest votes.
Yeah, you definitely don't want like 50 million, 60 million, 70 million Americans think there was any funny business with the election. It's just not good for anyone. By the way, Newt, I have to tell you this. 60 Minutes, they released portions of that interview with former President Obama, who just wrote his, 25th autobiography. Of course, he uses it to take a swing at Trump and the GOP for suing now over this alleged voter fraud. Watch.
I'm more troubled by the fact that other Republican officials who clearly know better are going along with this, are humoring him in this fashion. It is one more step in delegitimizing not just the incoming Biden administration, but democracy generally. And that's a dangerous path.
Delegitimize democracy? He should know a little bit about delegitimizing an incoming administration, right, Newt?
Well, yeah, look, I think you've had 5 years of demonizing Trump. You've had Hillary Clinton say Biden should never give in no matter what. You've had all sorts of things out there. The fact is, under our Constitution, there is a process, and that process is designed to create a sense of fairness and certainty. We're only part of the way into that process. The news media is desperate to close it down because they know that in cities as corrupt as Philadelphia and Detroit, that there are substantial problems, and they may be problems that reverse the election. But whether in the end it reverses it or not, you're not going to begin to understand what happened if you cut off the ability to explore and to count actual votes. Secretary of State of Georgia did the right thing. They're now going to do a canvass by hand, which is very important before you get to a recount, because the real changes come when you look at where did the votes come from, where were they kept, how do we have proof they're real. That's all before a recount. Recounts are just mechanical. Canvasses give you a real chance to investigate what's been going on.
Now, I have to real quick reaction, Newt. The New York Times is reporting about President Trump's future plans, saying that he's told some advisors that if the race is certified ultimately for Biden, he's going to announce a 2024 campaign shortly afterward. Trump 2024, is that a winning? Is that a winning ticket?
Look, I think you ought to hang a picture of Grover Cleveland in the press room. Cleveland ran in 1884 and won. Ran in 88 and lost, and then got elected again in 92. He's the only president to do it. Trump may be the other one.
All right, Newt, great to see you tonight. Thanks so much.